Hello everybody, welcome to today's video. Today we are going to talk about why you should actually work in the consulting space. Okay, well, you might already know the answers. You might say that, hey, I want to work in consulting because I work across different sectors, I work with great people, so on, right? Well, that is true, but in this video I'm trying to give you a different spin for the same answer, right? Because if you go in with these kind of responses to an interview, it looks super cookie cutter, right? Almost everybody that I interviewed with came up with similar responses, but this video inspired by 2 or 3 folks who came up with slightly different answers, and I really enjoyed these kind of answers. Okay, so now before moving on into the actual content of the video, quick request, please do click on the subscribe button if you already haven't. Thank you so much guys for all your love, support and motivation. Looking forward to make more such videos going forward. Okay, now jumping into the first section of this video, that is, hey, why consulting? Because I want to work across different sectors. No denying about that fact. You actually get to work across different sectors. But if you take my case, I actually worked at McKinsey for almost 8 years. And in these 8 years, I worked in marketing, then I worked in technology, that's high tech. Number 3, I primarily worked in consumer product goods and retail. Right? Highly concentrated. Similar things do happen for majority of the consultants. They work at the intersection of a function and industry, and they continue to build their career at these intersections. Right? But when you speak in the interview, you say that, hey, I want to work across diverse sectors. Now, what I would recommend you is pick up 3 sectors, 3 functions, 3 industries, whatever it is, and mention about these industries. Say that, hey, I'm interested in digital, I'm interested in sustainability, I'm interested in marketing, in retail and technology space, right? Of course, these are my interest areas, but I'm open to exploring almost every single sector and industry, and I would love to do that. And why is this your interest area? Because you had past internship experiences or you had something else going on, right? So these things add a lot of value for your answer, and these are customized answers, right? This answer is very specific to you. This answer is not specific to somebody else sitting right next to you. And how do you make these answers? You get onto mckinsey.com. All right, now we are on mckinsey.com. If you start to skim through industries and functions, you will notice that there are a lot of industries and functions. Okay, you pick the thing where you are interested in. For example, let's just go with the digital one, the first one. You can say that, hey, I'm interested in digital because of my past experiences, and also I have been reading articles published on the Digital Practice website. And these articles, the one that is recently published, what technology trends will and should lead businesses' agendas in 2022, and I really got connected with that article. I read a few more articles as well, and I started resonating with the themes that are listed down by different experts and leaders from McKinsey. Right? It adds a whole new perspective to your answer. Now moving on, if you actually also talk about, hey, I'm interested to work with different individuals and really smart people, you again can start making this answer very contextualized, right? You can start saying that, hey, the same digital practice, I moved on and I looked at the research and the published work of some of the industry leaders such as, say, Mr. Alexander, Mr. Arun Arora, Mr. Daniel, and these guys' work. I'm super impressed with the kind of work these guys are doing. Right? I'm literally willing and looking forward to working with similar such minds across these different industries. I'm learning a lot from these guys, even through social media. So I'm super excited to work closely with them and also learn a lot from them and also contribute to their work currently. Right? That is a power-packed, super specialized answer for you. Right? Nobody else can copy this answer. It just doesn't make any sense. So these are the ways in which you can actually start making your interviews answers a bit better compared to the regular answers. Now, moving on to other reasons. Right? There are a few other practical reasons why people actually want to work in the consulting space. The first one being, you are building a fantastic network not only on the client side, but also on the consulting side. Right? Let's take the benefits of both of them. Your network on the client side. What happens? You get to work with these clients for 6 to 8 weeks. Right? When you start working with these clients for 6 to 8 weeks, they get to understand your potential. They get to see what kind of insights you bring onto the table, and the second order, third order analysis that you do. Right? More often than not, the clients are impressed by the kind of work you do, and subsequently, this is the interesting part, they give you a job offer without any interviews. Right? There is no need for you to actually change your resume again. So a lot of folks, my consulting friends, moved on to the client side. And the interesting and fun fact here is that consulting companies wish you good luck, and they are super happy when you actually move on to the client side. Because, of course, most of the clients are also ex-consultants. Right? So they bring on more business, the clients are happy, the consultants who move on are happy, and they are finally become clients again, and this cycle continues. Right? Unlike any other industry, your HR, your senior managers, leaders, everybody will wish you good luck when you say that, hey, I'm actually moving. There is no bad blood. Right? That's one fantastic thing. And these guys do help you out, figure out the best career opportunity. They do come and advise you, hey, probably you should take this offer over this offer. Right? I haven't seen in any other place, but consulting is a little special in that way. Now, you're also building your network within consulting space. Right? And these guys go on to work again for corporates, or they go on to start different companies. So you are not only getting exposure into the corporate world, but you are also getting exposure into the startup world. That's what happened to me. A lot of ex-consultants who are in the startup space, I started talking to them and I got a lot of insights from them before I moved into the startup space. Right? So this is the real benefit of networking. Well, we can't speak about these things in the interviews, but at least it's good for you to know that, hey, what you are getting into. Now, the final point, of course, is your financial benefits. The last one, but definitely not the least one. Right? There are two components to it. Number one, your base salary. Number two, your year-over-year increments. Right? The base salary itself is higher when compared to any other industry. Number two, the year-over-year increments are also higher. If you expect a 6 to 7% increase in the regular corporate job, probably in consulting you would expect 15 to 16% increase. Right? So combining both a higher base pay and an increase in growth every year, relatively much more compared to a corporate job, you are seeing that, hey, within 5 to 6 year span, your salary is actually 2x to 3x compared to any corporate counterpart. Right? So that is a super powerful financial incentive. Again, an interesting tidbit over here is that, hey, you are not actually spending money on your day-to-day activities. Monday through Thursday, you are at the client side. Right? So majority of your food, expenses, travel, all of these comes under reimbursements. Right? Now that we are past the COVID phase and majority of the client travel is coming back, you can expect that, hey, the Monday to Thursday regular life of a consultant is on the road. You are continuously working on the client side, right? So with higher salary, there is also the entire ecosystem is set up in such a way that you have higher savings as well, right? So that's another financial incentive. So just to summarize, guys, we have talked about 4 points. Number one, we talked about working across different industries. Number two, we talked about working with different individuals, high caliber individuals. Number three, we talked about building the network and its utilities. Number four, we talked about the financial incentives. Well, I think this should give you a holistic perspective and help you understand why you should join consulting. Hope this is helpful, guys. Please do press the like button and also subscribe to the channel. It will motivate me to make more such videos going forward. Thank you so much and look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.